Hey, good morning. 24 minutes past 7 a.m. Program 3345. It is the Digital Dynamic. Joining me from App Innovators, appinnovators.com, is the man, Dustin Rivest. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty well this morning.
I'm going to break the news.
Go for it.
It's sort of old news in that it was announced a couple weeks ago, but today's the big day, I guess, right?
I reckon so. It's 9 o'clock this morning.
Look at this. I'm going to read the headline, folks. Governor Rick Scott recognizes Dustin Rivest with Young Entrepreneur Award. Look at you.
I know.
How did he find out about it?
That's a good question. Maybe it's because I'm in Tallahassee and he lives up here, or some of the news that I've been in the past couple weeks with the Taltech Alliance at their last expo. I'm not really sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You should feel proud.
I am. He's all about jobs. I'm all about jobs. I can get past any other thing, but jobs start everything.
Wait, you mean you just sort of started this business on your own? You didn't get like a government loan or subsidy or something?
Unfortunately, no. Actually,
what do you mean, unfortunately?
Fortunately, no.
Yes,
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
But congratulations, really.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I sent you a note, and I thought I had seen something with President Obama and Angela Merkel of Germany holding these virtual reality things on their face.
Yeah.
And they were looking at some new products that are out there. And you were telling me there's a difference between virtual reality and augmented reality.
There's a huge difference.
What's the difference?
Okay, so virtual reality is, it's showing you in a totally different environment. So right now, if me and you had our I'll call them goggles, that's the easiest way to describe them, or headsets.
Okay.
We could be having this radio show in Hawaii right now. We're in a completely different, surrounding. Versus augmented reality, we would it'd be like having Google glasses on or something similar to where you can still see your environment, but there's other items in your environment that aren't naturally there. It's augmented. So maybe let's just say for educational purposes, you are at vet school and you have a group of vet students around an operating table where there's nothing physically there, and you're all wearing glasses, and then when the teacher's ready, all of a sudden there's a cadaver on the table. And there's also a doctor performing on that. So you can get every single angle by just walking around the table and seeing what's there. It's not really there, it's augmented and it's there.
What are the applications for this besides entertainment?
Education is probably going to be the biggest, but I'm also seeing a lot for contractors. Okay? Imagine you're a pool company, or you're going to build a sunroom on your back porch or a backyard patio. Imagine the contractor coming out, taking a couple pictures or videos, and then coming back the next day after he's talked to you about what you want with a couple different options. He comes back, he hands you these goggles to wear, and says, look at your backyard. And you're walking around your backyard imagining there's a pool there. That's your backyard patio. So now you can physically see what it could look like versus looking at a rendering on a piece of paper.
So the technology now, where is the technology? In other words, how far are we along here with virtual and augmented?
We're very, very close. Right now, there's a lot of focus on the actual devices, bringing the price down, the quality of that kind of stuff. How easy is it to, take footage, put it onto the computer, and spit it back out, or stitch it back up is what they call it, to where you can actually view it in the form.
Are they going to be able to compress this down? I mean, we've seen that historically with all kinds of technology. It starts out mega big. I mean, I just think about the computers it took to get us to the moon.
Yeah.
I mean, they were the size of this building all told. Now it's in our smartphone, the same computing power. Is it the same thing? I mean, is this the type of technology that will eventually be in people's homes, on their laptops, or do you think it's still going to be specialized?
I think augmented reality and virtual reality is going to be one of the biggest technologies that we've ever experienced, probably second to the smartphone and laptop computers.
Really?
It's going to be a part of everybody's lives at some point or another. And I think it's going to be in the near future. Right now, it's not, because it's really expensive. Just an average set of goggles will probably run you anywhere from $800 to $1,000 right now. So it's kind of like smart TV or TVs in the beginning. They were really expensive. Now they're getting really, really cheap, even though you still have great quality. So when it gets to be adapted more, there's more applications for it, you'll see the price start to come down and everybody will be using it.
The stuff that is on the marketplace today that's out there, is it primarily just kind of fun, silly stuff, or are there real world applications right now?
You're starting to see some construction companies use that. I mean, Imagine if, I'm sure they didn't use it for Cascades Park, but imagine being able to sit the city commissioners and go stand out there with the way it used to look. and you hand 5 goggles out, and they turn and they look around, and it's like, wow, I can really see what this would look like, or I can change this, or maybe the new stadium club, at FSU. So there's contractors that are starting to do that stuff instead of just doing 3D renderings and putting it on a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already there. But as far as a wide application, I think the biggest application that you and me are going to see in our lifetime will be sporting events. Think about this. How often are you going to be able to go to a Super Bowl and sit on the 50-yard line? Probably not often.
Oh, all the time for me.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine how many more tickets can be sold to that event if it's in virtual reality. They could pass up one physical seat to have a 3D camera sitting there in that seat. And anybody in the world can live stream that and be on the 50-yard line, sitting on your own couch.
That'd be kind of fun.
At the World Cup, if you can't travel to wherever the World Cup is or to the Olympics, imagine being able to immerse yourself in that stadium and look around and look at people next to you.
Do you think that's going to be the first real commercial application with wide use?
I think so.
Event watching.
Yeah, event watching. I mean, there's realtors that are using this right now to be able to help sell homes in other states and whatnot. But for the wide use of the mass, I think you'll start to see it in sporting events.
Good stuff,
Maybe
man.
even concerts.
Okay. Yeah, maybe when Bruce Springsteen won't come to North Carolina, you can go to a Bruce Springsteen wherever he's going to be willing to do a show.
Exactly.
We'll leave that there. Good to see you, man, and congratulations on the award.
Thanks again. See you in a couple weeks.
All right, Dustin Rivest, appinnovators.com is the website. 31 minutes past 7. 3 big stories next here on 100.7 FM WFLA.